I never thought that day would come where I would say I am happy that is Monday. But To Your Eternity is here, so you already know we're gonna start because yeah, episode 1 was top tier. I'm curious, right? Because when he says through stimulation, I'm thinking he's referring to death. So he doesn't even know how to act as a human. So see, that's what I'm saying. He definitely had a lot of stimulation when he was a wolf with this guy. Damn. So he's an immortal. I mean, we got this from the description as well. So it's kind of funny. He's actually figuring out how to become a human. And it seems like it's not going too well at the beginning, right? Oh, they threw the budget out for that, for the second half of that background. Oh, man. Yo, that's a big old bear. And the way he refers to himself as it, unless it's like the narrator or somebody else, right? But I'm under the impression that the narrator is like his inner thoughts. So this other lady, she kind of looks like a main character, you could say, right? I mean, the purple hair, kind of. So they're kind of like playing house. That's kind of cute. Parona. Her name is Parona. So I'm guessing she's like the babysitter, right? She's not an actual family member. She really wants to be a mom. Damn. As a parent, I can tell you it's great being a parent. But it takes a lot of work to take care of children. What did she say? She's way too young. Yo, that baby is kind of weird. That baby was just sitting there, not moving. That baby was a little, you know, suspicious. Well, everybody's comforting. That's good. Are these bandits? Thieves? Villains? Yo, this sounds like a sacrifice. So that's why Parona was trying to get the little child away from the village. That's messed up. Oh no. They're even looking at the babies? She's gonna get picked. You can just see her coming. And look at that. She's so excited. She doesn't know what all of this entails. This ain't looking good. I mean, this is part of their culture. And, you know, me looking from the outside, I honestly, you know, a child being sacrificed? No way. Even the parents. Okay, good, good. Wow, yo, she is cold. She is cold. Just told her straight up. So they're sacrificing her to like something, right? I don't want her to die either. This is cruel. I love her. I love her already. I love her already. Yeah, I hope she survives. But if we can go with what happened in episode 1, I don't know. Yo, the way she just talks to the kid. Wow. So they're kind of blackmailing her and telling her, you know, if she runs away, we're going to choose the baby. I don't like this character either. She's cold. Wow, look at that. She's crying in her sleep. She's going along with it. I have a kid, so this type of stories, they kind of hit hard. Hopefully, Panora, I believe that was her name, right? Panora. Hopefully, she does something. I don't care if it's breaking the law. I hope she does something. She has the main character hair color, right? Purple. Everybody else hair color is natural. So that tells me she's important to the story, I would say. I would guess. Oh. All right. That probably didn't go as planned, did it? Yeah, I love this little girl. She's awesome. She's running away. Let's go. I definitely don't want her to die. How old is she anyway? She seems like maybe like 4 or 5 years old. Don't apologize for that. You deserve to live. Especially like again, I don't see how you can sacrifice somebody for something, right? No. No, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Is that a freaking eyeball? Is that the main character? Like he just all mangled up? Damn. Oh, that's nasty. Look at him. Yeah, that's some pretty good healing abilities. Look at that. Damn. I wonder if he can actually speak now, since he is a human, right? And he did spend so much time with the original character. I wonder if he can speak. Oh, wow. See, he doesn't know how to behave as a human. So I honestly think the whole stimulation thing is actually death. It's not actually spending time and gathering experience. as that being he's trying to become. I actually think it's just death. The fact that she's not scared after what she saw, that should tell you something about her. I don't think he's understanding human language. He's just kind of wandering around like an empty husk, like she said. Oh, he's still eating like a dog. He's still eating like a dog. Again, it further reinforces that he doesn't, you know, the stimulation is not really learning from the human or whatever he becomes. Yo, she's adorable. She's adorable. I'm guessing he's eating all of it because he remembers from the previous, his owner, the owner of the dog, was telling him to eat all the food. Oh, she just keeps getting more. I feel so bad for her. Look, he's acting like a dog, like a wolf. Is he that hungry? Damn. Yo, let her eat one at least. She's literally treating him like a puppy. That's what he looks like. That's what he's behaving like a literal puppy. What? Why did he do that? I mean, no wonder this guy is dying every other day. Look at where he's sleeping. Any wild animal could come in and just maul the dude. This is adorable. She's gonna essentially, I believe she's going to be the one that teaches him how to become a human, how to act like a human. Having that nightmare because of what that person said. That if she was to run away, they were gonna come back and get the other baby. Wow. That's gruesome. That's messed up. I hope she doesn't go back though. I mean, it's a tough position to be in, right? It's a tough position to be in. I really want to know, what the hell are they sacrificing to? Is it like a monster, a god, whatever the case may be? I hope we get to see it. Because I can almost 100% tell you, it doesn't make any sense. Yo, she went back, didn't she? She went back to the village, didn't she? Because he still thinks he's like a little puppy, like the wolf, like the dog. So he's kind of behaving the same way he behaved last time. Yo, she's way too adorable. How much can this dude eat? Look at this. He just sleeps and eats. That's all he does all day. Look at that. Episode 2 of To Your Eternity. It was a good episode. Now, I will say it wasn't as strong as episode 1. I mean, episode 1 almost kind of made me cry. It kind of, you know, it hit me in the feels, you could say. I feel like it did a very good job at, you know, getting us emotionally attached to the boy that died. I don't even think we got a name. At the very least, I don't remember. But yeah, it did a great job at setting that character up for his death, the emotional roller coaster ride that we were put into. And now this episode, I think, it's like a build-up episode, you could say, because it's the first time that we see the main character, which again, we don't know what his name is. We don't know what it is. We do know he's like an immortal, right? We do know that, but we don't know the name. We don't know where he came from. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. We don't know anything. We don't know anything about this thing, right? All we know is that he is able to take the shape of whatever dies close to him. And throughout the episode, in episode 1 and this episode, he's always talking about stimulation. But I'm over here thinking, well, episode 1, right? Like the whole 20 minutes, it was like what, like months that went by in that episode. And he got a lot of stimulation from the human, but he still was not able to retain like the human language. And I know the main character talked a lot to the dog, so he was still not able to retain the human language. He was not able to retain none of that. Heck, he wasn't even able to retain like your normal regular human stuff that you need to do, like eat, pee, sleep, and all that stuff. So he's kind of learning as he goes. And here we have this new character, March, this adorable little girl that's being sacrificed, right? We don't know exactly how that whole sacrificial thing works, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't agree with it at all. And she's kind of like like the mom, the mother figure for this being that we know absolutely have no idea what it is. She's kind of teaching him how to speak. She's kind of feeding him, kind of showing him the ropes, how he should behave as a human. And we see later in the episode, the little orb, and I don't know, we're gonna have to come up with a name so I can reference him, but the main character, whatever the case may be, he's kind of following Marge all over the place, like he was a dog still, right? He's still kind of behaving like he was a dog. So that whole stimulation thing, to me, it doesn't make any sense. Honestly, I feel like it was just death, and he just didn't know the right words to choose in order to explain his ability and being able to take the shape or whatever is dead around him. Maybe they will explain this later on, because I honestly do think he is going to learn how to speak. He is going to learn how to behave as a human and stuff like that. And honestly, I cannot wait to see that journey. Now, episode 2 was good. It was a good episode, but it just wasn't as strong as episode 1. But I do think it's building up to something that's going to be absolutely great. We got to meet 2 new characters. Well, we got to meet a lot of new characters. We got to see human civilization outside from what we saw in episode 1, and it was great because we see they have their own culture, they have their own sacrificial thing that they're doing, and I don't agree with it. But we see that some characters like Parona, she's definitely against it. She was trying to save Marge, and that's great. I like her character. I cannot wait to see more of her, because she still looks like she's still gonna be fighting for Marge, especially if you see the preview. And of course, we got introduced to Marge, an adorable little girl. I mean, she was willing to sacrifice herself so that the baby wouldn't get picked. We know she wants to be a grown-up, and right now she is kind of like a grown-up. She is taking care of a little kid, you could say. The little orb, the MC, yeah, he looks like a teenager, like an adult almost, but he's definitely behaving like a baby. I mean, that dude has to be fed. I cannot wait. I mean, I still love episode 2. We did see that the animation and it was kind of like a lot of reused animations throughout the episodes. Again, that's fine with me because I absolutely love the story that this anime is telling, right? Like if the story was trash and then they're reusing animations on top of that, that's like way too many negatives stacking on top of each other. So I can kind of overlook the reused animation because at the end of the day, that's not what's important. At least to me, that's not what's important about this anime. I'd rather have a top tier story than have top tier animation and a bland story. I'd rather take story any day of the week. But yeah, I'm excited for episode 3. Again, they're setting up some big stuff. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. And like always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.